Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. I'm here at 9340 Reed Crest Drive in Beverly Hills, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on the building drain line system. So if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 4-inch two-way main sewer line cleanout located about 20 feet from the back right corner of the structure. The main sewer line runs to a public easement out the back of the house and down the hill. And we're basically at that connection to the public easement currently. Now I know that because we pushed about 50 feet beyond this point and we saw water coming in from the left and right sides from different connection points, which would indicate multiple houses are connected to the piece of pipe in front of us. We are not under the street, so it would typically indicate that there is a public easement. Now, some further investigation should be done on this just to ensure that the proper permits are in order, that the house is properly registered with the city to be connected up to this point. That's something that should be inspected by a sewer contractor who can actually pull the permits and the records with the city and investigate those. But we're gonna shoot this video today in two parts. The first part is going to be from this point here, out at this connection point to the public easement, back up to this clean out, and then I'm going to go ahead and reset my camera and push from where the line exits the structure to this clean out. So it is going to be shot in two parts today. So pulling back from public sewer, we are in a 6-inch diameter of vitrified clay piping. So the vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. It has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, we didn't see any breaks or cracks in there, which is good. We did see a section of, at the connection point where there's some roots coming in. So that's just a maintenance issue. With proper cleanings, that should be maintained just fine. Now, pulling away from that, we are entering a section of cast iron piping. So cast iron is a material that typically has a service life of about 70 to 80 years. Basically, it goes through various stages of deterioration, at which point it fails completely. Now, this pipe, while it is still functioning, is definitely original to the structure, and it's definitely pretty old. The rust and scale buildup has started to occur kind of significantly. The bottom of the pipe has started to basically rot away. You can see that by the fact that the bottom of the pipe is essentially channeled out. It's also black, so as you're pulling your camera, as water's rushing through, it's picking up this kind of black slime from the bottom of the pipe. And that just occurs when you have a pipe that is essentially starting to rot away. So while the pipe is still functioning, replacement for this section should be considered for the future. It's not something necessarily on an urgent basis, as the line is still functioning, but it is a pipe material which will eventually completely deteriorate to the point where replacement is mandatory. So essentially we're coming up the side of the hill right now. Still in this section of the cast iron. Pretty soon here we're going to be changing pipe materials once again. I'll go through that. Alright, so here, right at about 18, 19 feet, we are entering a section of ABS plastic. So plastic piping is an excellent material for masonry lines. It has a long service life expectancy. It's also intended to be impervious to root intrusions, and lastly, it has a smooth inner surface, so it's very efficient at washing out debris. This section is in acceptable condition. So we're going to be pulling out of this clean out here pretty shortly. Alright, so I'll show you the axis that we used today, and then we're going to go ahead and reset the camera, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot the rest of the video from the other clean out. Alright, so I'll get that on in just a second. So this is the clean out that we accessed today, so we're going to go ahead and reset and then shoot the next part of the video.